to Pages Graphic Designing Room. Today we are going to focus on the step-by-step way of using the PixelLab. Most of us here would want to use the PixelLab to do designing, but they do not have any idea on how to use it. This is the day. So let's go to the app and see how we are going to go about it. So you can get the PixelLab from Play Store. If you are using iPhone, you can get it from the Apple Store. So let's tap on it. PixelLab. So the moment you tap on it, I was doing something, that's why this came. But the moment you tap on it, you are supposed to see this, the new text, the thing. These are all backgrounds that help you in doing the designing. These are different backgrounds. Okay, so let's go back. Below the default, you can see A there. Press on the A. Yes, you can see text and code. So as soon as you press on the text, you will see a new text. That new text at the top. You press on edit. That means you are going to type something. So let's say Amma is a girl. So you can also make this one uppercase by pressing on the TT, that's the TT up here, capital T up here. So you see now all has become capital. So you can press on OK, then you see it here. So that's what we type. You can also delete it by pressing on the delete here. So let's talk about the quote. So we have quote. So as you press on quote, it will bring you here. Here we have many quotes, and we have motivation here. That means all the quotes here are motivational quotes. You can also press on the motivation. You will see success, friendship, happiness, inspiration, positivity, upside. So as soon as you press on success, you are going to get quotes on success. When you press on happiness, you are going to get quotes on happiness. So let's go back. From here, let's press on that hexagon shape there. Then when you press on it, you see stickers. So you press on sticker, you see different stickers. Different stickers that you can use. You can see emoji here. You can press on it, different emojis that you get. So let's go back. And then you can see import. After the stickers, you can see import. So when you press on it, that means you are importing something from gallery. So as soon as you press on it, it will take you to your gallery. So let's see. Press on import. Here we are. So your gallery. Then you import anything you want. Maybe you want this. You can import it. You can import this one. Anything you want. Yes. So let's delete it and move on. So you can also see draw. When you type on draw, you can also draw anything you want here. Okay, go back. And then you see shapes. As soon as you press on shapes, you can also see a box at the down. You press on the box. You see different shapes. You see different shapes. You can see triangle. You can see triangle. You can see a circle. You can see an arrows. You can see times, and then the others. Okay, so let's go back. So you can also see bezier. So let's take shape before we talk about the bezier. So now let's talk about the bezier. Press on bezier. Bezier helps you to do a unique thing on the shape. On the shape. So you can see this. So you see what you have created on it. So you can also change the color. So that's the bezier. You can also talk of the arrow. So the arrow shows direction, as we know. You can also come down here, change it, make it bigger, smaller. You can also come here, make it bigger, smaller. That's the. You can also change the color. Yes. So it also has stroke. This is how the stroke is. See the stroke. You can also see the opacity, the opacity of the stroke. This is the opacity of the stroke. So the arrow also has its opacity. It's up here, so you can see. You cannot see the opacity. You cannot see the arrow, and then now you can see it. So now it is transparent. You cannot it is opaque rather. You cannot see it through. But I see transparent, then you can see it. That's the work of the opacity. So now let's talk about the next thing after the hexagon. You have another box there. So let's talk about the color, transparent, image size, the image from gallery, from camera. So when you press on the color, that means you are giving a background for the designing or for your designing. So this one is on gradient, so let's change it to color. So see, you can take different background. You can also press on the plus sign. It will send you here to search for different colors. Yes. So let's move on to the transparent. When you press on transparent, everything will become like this, or the background becomes like this. So let's press on the image size to and see. Image size is taking the width and then the height. So you can change the image size. Let's delete the 0 from the width. That's 1280. Let's delete the 0 and see how it will look like. So 128. Now see how the image is looking like. So you can also change it, make it how it was. So this is it. Let's move on to the image. As soon as you press on image, that means you are importing something. You see, this app, one thing I like about it is the features. As I said, you can see them at many places. You see, we saw import from there, and now we are seeing image from here. You can also see from gallery. They are all the same thing. But as soon as you press on the image, it will take you to gallery. As soon as you press on the from gallery, that one is the background. So when you press on from gallery, you see anything you take becomes the background. So you see, yes, it has become the background, and then the shapes are on it, or the shape we took is on it. You see, yes, that's it. So you can also take it from camera. So let's move on to the next one. Next one, you have rotate. You can rotate it. You can make it. The next one is vignette. So you can also see it. As soon as you apply, you can change the color. This is it. You have the noise. We have the brightness, contrast, and the others. Yes. You have the oil. You see how the color is changing. Yes, see the color. Yes, that's the work of the hue. And then the saturation to see how the thing is becoming. That is it. See, the thing is beautiful. Okay. So now let's move on. From here, let's come to the A again. Tap on this, the shape here. Press on this one again. So we press on hexagon again. You see copy. So you can copy it. You can see crop. So you can also crop some. You know how to crop it. Okay. So you can also see to front and then to back. This works for the test. So let's go back to the test and then type something. So what we typed, Amma is a girl. So you can see it. So okay, let's bring it here. Let's change the color so that so you can see to front. It's already in front. You can press on to back. You won't see it. That means it will go back. So let's see. You cannot see it. But when you press on to front, it is on front. That's it. You can also have the position. So you can let it come here, let it come down, top. You can also have relative position. This will make the thing moves faster. So you see how it is moving. Yes, that's it. So you can also see the size. You can make it big, small, okay. So you have padding. Padding is also there, moving the thing from its position or moving the thing from its box. So we also have the color. as I used. So you can also change the color. Then we have the texture. So the texture, as soon as you press on the texture, that means the color that's appearing here, you are going to change it, or if you want to change it, you want to use an image to make that color. So let's press on the gallery sign here. So it will take us to gallery, and let's select any photo you want. Let's take this one. You see, if we look at the thing very well, you can see that it is inside it. Yes, it's inside it. So now let's move on to the opacity. The opacity will make the thing look clear, or it will make the thing vanish. You see, now it is vanished, but when you bring it to 100, you can see it's clear. That's it. Let's talk about the rotate. Now you know already, rotating it. Let's talk about the mask. Yes. So if you want to cut some parts, let's say you want to cut some part of the square. So you see, yes, that is it. So we have, the text was active, so we have rather cut some of the text, not the square. Okay, so let's move on to the font. So we have font, different font, assuming you have text something. So let's go back and delete the text and bring back the text. So my mom, now we are changing it. My mom is a holy. Okay, my mom is holy. Let's use my mom is holy. And then let's bring it here. Okay, here is okay. Now let's see what you mean by the font. It will give different fonts. It will give different style of the text. You see, it is changing. This one, now you see this one is different. So that's the font. You have many fonts. You can also download some from internet. So you have different fonts. So you can see up there it is changing. Yes. So you can also see style. So you have bold. You make B means bold, and then the I means italic. So you can make it italic. And then the U, that's the U there, it means the U there means you are underlining it. So as soon as you press on the U, see it is being underlined. Then you press on the T cancel. That means you are cancelling everything. Okay. So let's move on to the curve. That one too. If you want to curve the image, or you want to curve the text. So you see it is curving. That is it. So you have background. You can also have background for it. So you can use background for it. Different colors for it. So you have align. So align goes with letters. Maybe you have typed something and then they are plenty and you want to align them. You can use this feature for it. So alignment. So let's move on to the spacing. So letter spacing, see how it is working. You are spacing the letters. You can see the words. You can also space the words. That's spacing the words. So now let's talk about stroke. I've already talked about stroke, but let's talk about it here again. So you see how the stroke works. You can change the colors. So you see how it is working. So nice. You can give it inner shadow. So you can make it have a shadow. So you see the shadow. Okay. So you can have emboss. Emboss also gives a unique characteristics of the text. So you can also have perspective 3D text. They are all tests that we use. You see the feature. Okay, so you can also have shadow and all those things. So that's it. So now let's move on to the other features. So let's move up. You can see plus here. Yes, now we have seen text. We have talked about text, sticker, shapes from gallery. See, we saw from gallery at the down, and then we are seeing it here again. You can also see draw. So now let's talk about the current date. As soon as you press on the current date, you will see the exact date, today's date. I mean, you will see today. You see, today is 26th. 26. You can see it. Yes. So let's move on. Now after the plus, you can see this box there. You can see save as project and then save as image. So let's press on save as project. Whenever you're doing design and using PixelLab, and you want to, maybe you have done a designing and then you want to go and do something and later you come and continue, you have to save it as project, because sometimes when you won't come and meet it there. Yes, maybe you have done a flyer for someone and then just it's left for you to complete, and then you go, maybe your mother calls you, you go and then you come back, the thing is not there. How will you feel? You see. So always save it as project. So you can just give it a name. Let's say hi. We have saved, and you press OK. Then it's going to be saved to your projects. So you can, let's press the again. You can see save as image. So you press on image. You can see quick share. You can share it to WhatsApp, Twitter, Google, Facebook, and the others. So you can also see no transparency. That's the JPG. You can see quality custom. Always save your work under ultra. This is under custom. So press on the custom, and then you see default, custom, low, medium, high, very high, ultra. So always save your work under ultra. So let's press on the ultra, then we save it. You see rendering image. Now it is saved to your gallery. Save to your gallery. So let's go to the next feature. Press on this, you see this thing there, the same thing. Press on it, you see the quotes. You see, we saw quotes at the down here. You can even see it at the down here. You can see the 3 dots from there. Yes, press on the 3 dots. You see use image from gallery, full screen, use image from camera. So these are all features I have already explained. So let's come back here, and then you see my project. As soon as you press on my project, you will see the hi up here. See what you saved is here. What you saved as project is here. So these are all projects. So press on hi. You see, are you sure you want to open the project? Press OK. So this is the project that we created. So this is the step-by-step way of using the PixelLab. Please, here is Pages Graphic Designing. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment on our videos so that you get more of this to learn. Thank you for watching.